Hello and welcome to another episode of Fire It Up. Today we're going to be cooking something relatively simple but still quite tasty. I call it HurtBurgers. For HurtBurgers, the ingredients are relatively simple. A little Worcestershire sauce, some lime juice, diced hot green peppers, red onion, and of course, lean ground beef. I recommend the leanest you can get. It makes it a lot easier to cook and a lot tastier to eat. Now we're only going to be using about half the onion. So once you've cut the onion in half through the center, take it, cut the top end off, discard that, take what's left, peel off the outer ring. What you'll be left with is a tender, easy to grill, and easy to eat chunk of onion. We're going to be putting this on top of the burger once it's finished. Now to mix up our primary ingredients. Take your ground beef and remove it from whatever package it's in. The grocery store I visit puts it into a wrapper very much like you were buying sausage for breakfast. Simply cut through the wrapper and put it in the bowl. Into that, we're going to add a splash of Worcestershire sauce. Just pour it over the top of the meat. Then a splash of lime juice. This will add a little bit of a nip to it. And then finally, crushed red hot peppers. Just dump enough in there. That's probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Mix it up. I go ahead and use my hands. Some people might want to use a spoon, some people might want to use a fork, but I'm very old-fashioned. I do recommend washing your hands first, and certainly considering the fact that you're mixing it up with some fairly hot peppers, you're probably going to want to wash your hands afterwards as well. Unless you're a masochist, in which case, don't bother. Make sure it's all thoroughly mixed in. Now, if you're only making a couple of burgers, this is going to make more than enough for at least 3 or 4 people. What I do is I make a couple of patties and put the rest in the refrigerator for the next day. After it sits overnight, it's going to taste really, really good. That looks pretty good. I think we're ready to go. Okay, I preheated the grill pan to a medium-high heat. At this point, we just need to throw the burgers on and start them cooking. We'll also put on the onion and get that going as well. Now I use a grill pan instead of a regular fry pan because it's an awful lot easier to flip the burgers as they cook. Because of the low sides, it's real easy to get the spatula underneath and do what you need to do. Let's let these guys cook away. Okay, these have been sizzling along for about 8 minutes. They look like they're ready to flip, so let's flip them. And again, this is where using a grill pan really pays off. It's extremely easy to get in there and flip things, including the onion. Okay, another 10 minutes done. Let's flip them again. Oh yeah, these are cooking away very nicely. They smell incredible too. Yes, and the onion is cooking up very well. About another 10 minutes, and these guys will be ready to add the cheese to. Okay, it's all done and looking good. Let's slap these bad boys on a plate. break the onion up a little bit so we can scatter it across the meat. There we go. Leave this out here. And of course, what I like to do once it's done, scatter a little, scatter a little cheese over it. We have chipotle cheddar. And there you have it, HurtBurgers, ready to go.